The Witcher's contact in Velen was to be Hendrik, the Emperor's spy. Hendrik was operating incognito in that war-ravaged land. His mission, to gather intelligence about Ciri. Yet Geralt arrived too late. The Wild Hunt had reached Hendrik first. The Witcher learned nothing from the spy's corpse, but the Wraiths had failed to find his notes. Geralt read them and knew that Ciri had been a guest of the Bloody Baron, a local warlord, and that she'd quarreled with a witch.
Where the grub's from? As long as the bowl's full. My fault we ended 6 feet under the birches.
I'm talking about
Why do you have to play the hero?
wreaking havoc in the peasants' coops now.
You Barney? Oh, we got us a hero looking to save the common folk.
Move it!
Can't seem to catch my breath. I think a smudger might be choking.
Quite the work my man's got, eh? Not half bad. Brought home a bucket of peelings yesterday.
Go. Come on.
turning in here.
What do you want?
Want to talk to the Peller.
Too late. We've got dibs on a chat with him.
What do you want from him?
To give him what he deserves.
And that is?
He done conjured auguries. Said something evil had made its neck.
Ever since Edric's lived in the outhouse.
Just so happens I need the Peller alive. So if you agree to leave...
Well, all in all...
Yes or no?
Fine. Let's hear it.
A tea of mullein leaves for his belly, and cover his boils with mallow. A few days and he'll be good as new.
Noted. But if it don't work, we'll be back. Move out, boys.
Gotta wonder about a man who could get Edric's friends all worked up. Hey, anybody home? Open up, it's safe now.
Devils. Who do they bring? What seek ye?
I need your help.
Oh, a man. Nay, a wolf. Grey.
You were expecting me.
Aye. As the bones they shall come whose stench is rape and death, and thus he comes. Up.
Recognize this? Made of spruce wood, strong smell of juniper, designed to protect...
Freshly cut spruce sprinkled with goat's blood, then tempered with an incense of earth, smoke and juniper. For Anna.
You make the amulet?
Aye, sure 'twas the Peller. After the way of his fort, proper as amulets go. It
So, designed to protect...
Oh, the dear. Besieged she was, evil all around, want old magic, born of oblivion, from dark sources
Old magic? Can you be more specific?
'Tis not for mouth speech, nor for the touch. A small protective charm.
Anna and her daughter are missing. Know where they...
Nay, nay. Peller don't know. But the spirits could know. The Peller will augur the spirits...
Spirits? Great. Fine with me.
Lost, must be found. Princess! None better than...
Princess? Which princess?
Princess, my goat! She's fled.
Those men must have scared her off. Can we get back to the auguring?
Without the goat, impossible. No goat, won't work.
Will you help me if I bring the goat back?
Princess! Princess!
Fine. I'll get your goat.
The bell! The little bell's ringing. She loves it. Ring, ring, and she will follow. But for a while. But beware of wild strawberries. Raspberries...
Yeah, treacherous as beasts go. I always keep an eye out for them. This way, I think. There you are. Come on, let's go see the Peller. This way, Your Grace. Should have guessed as much. What's a witcher compared to a patch of wild strawberries? Come on, damn it. Do I really have to keep ringing this bell for you to follow? Where the hell did you go?
Bear! Run, you stupid piece of shit!
Do I really have to keep ringing this bell for you to follow? You're no roach, but I bet we can be friends in time. You've got that all-important quality every roach has to have. You don't talk much.
Princess, flee not from cowards. Goat of mine, dearest, sweetest goat.
Happy for you, but I'm kinda in a hurry. Anna and Tamara, they might be in danger.
The White Wolf helped the Peller, and so the Peller shall help him. Blood. We need blood. A living being.
Fine. Be right back. Will this do?
They are not here. That is God. Blood. I see blood.
Whose?
No Anna. No Tamara. Just a child. A child that lives not, yet did not die.
mentioned a child. Whose?
Why, Anna's.
Anna was pregnant?
She was, and she miscarried.
Baron didn't mention it.
Afraid, perhaps, or ashamed, or forgetful.
Anna tell you all this? Did she come here after?
Nay, not Anna. 'Twas the omen.
Great, so I can be sure it's true.
The omens need not your faith to be true. It is you.
The Baron have anything to do with his wife's miscarriage?
Foul-tempered he is, and he...
No doubt makes his temper even fouler. Did he abuse his family? Anna came to you, you must have noticed something.
The Pella's old, near blind. But Princess...
So what?
She's a wise beast. Only comes to those who suffer.
What happened to the child?
In a grave thrown. Without rite or ceremony, it awoke. Now...
A botchling.
White wolf, wise wolf. Catch the botchling. The botchling will help. Lead the wolf.
Botchlings suck the blood of pregnant women and eat their fetuses. They don't help.
'Tis a being cursed, and witches lift curses. If the white wolf can't lift it, he should bring me its blood. Blood will always find kindred blood.
Heard of one witcher who lifted a botchling's curse. I know you need to bury it under the threshold.
And give it a name. Before...
The ritual of naming. That's an elven custom.
Human, elven, dwarven, ancient. Spirits have no right. Win a spirit's favor, and the spirit shall aid you.
Why do you want its blood?
Blood, blood, blood. It binds men.
Sure, but what do you want to do with it?
At times, a century is too short for two brothers to reconcile.
And what does the Peller do?
He awaits Forefather's Eve. He mixes the blood with milk, herbs, and hen's feet. He drinks to reconcile. There shall be no Forefather's Eve this year, but we'll find a way.
Whatever I do, I gotta find the botchling first.
Seek it at midnight, near the grave.
If what you say is true, the Baron ought to know where that grave is.
White wolf.
Folk from the village come here.
Oh, when help they need, the Pella they...
Help with what?
With the dead that come a-haunting, peace must be made. But they... Or when an evil spirit runs wild in a homestead. Drop...
And if I needed, say, a love...
Then to the witch you would be sent. Not a matter for the Pella, that.
Could use a few potioning. So long.
Giddy up. Run, Roach.
Lightning strike.
Come on, Roach.
Castle's on fire!
Taylor's out his shite.
Hide the young'uns!
Run! Set the stables afire!
You feeling muscles?
It's burning! Fire!
Drumcold's fool tottering about again. So calm him down. Oswin? Where's Oswin? Anyone seen him?
Believe I saw him heading to the stable.
What?
Fire. You blind? Nobody willing to put it out?
Ain't that simple. Most are afraid. Baron flies into a rage. He takes no prisoners.
My brother's in the stable! We've got to save him! He'll burn alive! Him and the horses!
See what I can do.
Hurry now! Quick!
Looks like rain. Damn it, lots of smoke. Gotta hurry.
Coming to get you.
We've a hero in our midst. You've earned yourself a barrel of Lyrian.
I know your wife miscarried. Was that before or after you beat her to a pulp?
What the fuck are you suggesting?
Don't play me for a fool. You'd been beating them for years. Finally, they'd had enough and fled. Sound about right? How long you gonna make me wait? They ran from you, didn't they?
Lying prick!
We need to talk. Sit down. You beat them.
I never laid a finger on Tamara. Not once.
And on Anna?
That's another story. She always knew how to spark my ire.
Expect me to believe you are a loving father to Tamara?
You're free to believe whatever you wish, but she was always... She'd ride the horses, hunt with the men, at times join them on their...
Make it sound like she led a charmed life. If that...
I'd hardly need you if I knew.
Your wife, how'd she make you angry?
20 years we've known each other. She's seen me drunk and sober. She was there to greet me when I returned. Like no other, she knew where to press, where to pin.
You beat her? For that? For criticizing you?
Oh, Witcher, you haven't a clue, have you? Well, but...
You knew they had run away from the start.
Yes, I knew.
Why didn't you tell me? Wasted my time.
Say I had. Say I'd said I had troubles. Couldn't control my wife, my daughter. What kind of flaccid prick would you take me for?
Tell me everything you remember about the day they fled. The truth this time.
I'd been soaking myself 3 days straight. Anna came to me, said they were... I tried to stop her. She wriggled like an eel. Last blasted thing I remember. Woke up in the morn, breeches. Know what that's like, Witcher? No. How the fuck could you?
Signs of a fight in the room. Hole in the wall, wine all over the landing.
Aye, we tussled. She tried to whack me on the noggin with a candlestick. I staggered backwards onto the table, spilled the wine, slipped and tumbled. Anna used that moment to flee. She rushed down the stairs, still clutching that. I caught her on the landing. We fell. I thought I had her. Then she turned and smacked me in the head. I blacked out. Don't know what happened next. When I...
Tamara present for all this? She see you quarrel?
Through the doorway, perhaps. She didn't enter the room. Shame. The sight of her always calmed me.
What happened next?
Next? It only got worse. I awoke at sunset. Thought it was all a ploughing, drunken nightmare. And then I went to the bedchamber. And Anna was not there. I knew. She'd miscarried. My breath short, my throat locked. I neared the bed. And saw it. It lay there. A tiny thing. Defenseless.
Maybe you're doing, maybe not. But that amulet she wore could be important. Or maybe the fact that she lost it. What did you do with the child?
What was I to do? Took it out and
Just like that?
Damn you! I gave no thought to a funeral. It was a horror. That child had been my dream. I told Anna, the little one, our little one, to make things right. Yet she died before she could be born. Understand, Witcher? My child was dead.
I sympathize. I do.
Thank you. And know that I hope you find your Ciri.
Deal we made means I need to find Tamara and Anna first. Just so happens your unborn daughter might help us do that.
What? How?
Sometimes miscarried fetuses, if they don't get a proper burial, turn into botchlings.
Into fucking what?
A cursed creature that draws strength from killing pregnant women. Once it's strong enough, it attacks those...
But how? How does it know?
Blood ties. They're a strong bond. A bond I want to use.
How?
One of two ways. Legends claim you can bury a botchling under the family's threshold, perform a... That's a sort of, hob, a guardian spirit that could lead...
And the other way?
We kill it and draw some blood. Take that to the Peller and he does the rest.
Do not kill my child. It's suffered enough already.
Whatever we do, we gotta find the botchling first.
I'll show you where I buried her, and I'll dig the grave at my threshold.
If it turns out we can't transform the botchling into a lubberkin, they can bury us in it. Handy either way. The sooner we resolve this, the better. Best do it tonight, at midnight.
Then wait here with me. Near midnight, I'll take it.
Get word to the common folk. Ought to stay in their homes tonight and draw a line of salt outside their doors. And try to sober up.
Do I take a shovel to dig up the grave?
Take it. You'll need it, but not for that.
A bit further. Follow me.
You give the child a name?
No. Why would we?
Mistake. Names are powerful seals.
Here's the spot.
Chose a lovely spot.
Damn it, will you relent? I'm ploughing now I've done wrong.
Good. The grave's dug up and empty.
What's that mean?
Botchling's on the prowl.
Look!
Take it in your arms, quick.
And if it goes Garrity, it'll bite us in the arse before we know it.
Keep screaming and it will turn rabid. It's calm for now.
Bloody hell. What happens when it gets ploughing restless?
It'll bite through your jugular, and you'll bleed to death before I can help. Tell me if it starts wriggling. I'll calm it with magic. Pick it up. Take it in your arms.
Merciful gods!
Back to the fortress.
What? This?
As I recall, you were the one wanted to test the old legends, change it into a lubberkin.
Oh, fuck. birthing something fierce. Oh. Quiet now. But what do you want to do with it?
Me? Nothing. This is your job. Told you, gotta bury it under the threshold. If the tales are true, by tomorrow it'll be a lubberkin. From then on, it'll watch over your house and help me find your family. Need to hurry.
On with it. We'll not wait for others.
Chosen a name?
No.
So think of one. It's important.
It's a girl. What would Anna have named her? What now?
Repeat after me. By the powers of earth and sky.
By the powers of earth and sky.
By the world that was to be your home.
By the world that was to be your home.
Forgive me, you who came, but who I did not embrace.
Forgive me. You who came, but who I did not embrace.
I name thee, say her name, and embrace thee as my daughter.
I name thee, Daya, and embrace thee as my daughter.
Good. Now bury the body.
What now?
In 1 day's time, Daya should turn into a lubberkin. I'll stay here and wait. You go home.
I'll wait with you.
Out of the question.
But that's my child. And the guilt, the responsibility for all this, lies with me.
Time for parental impulses? It's long past. Besides, nothing else you can do here.
But...
No buts. Just Witcher's work left to do here. Gotta wait a day and a night for the botchling to turn into a lubberkin. That's it. Go home. And try not to drink yourself stupid again. By blood's power I summon you. With your name I beseech you. Hear my call and arise, Dea. Lead me to those bound to you by blood.
This downpour's a bastard, it is.
Fucking shit! Where's it drink?
Fuck off or I'll smash you.
Sure wasn't lavender they kept in there. Might be worth looking around though. Could afford a horse. Clothing. They change in here. A bracelet. One of them must have dropped it. Both were here. I'm going the right way. Wants to show me something more. Necrophages had a field day. Still worth a closer look. Should examine that horse carcass. do we have here? Bones have been here a while. Chewed on the saddle. Necrophages will eat anything these days. Giant claws. Wasn't a necrophage made these marks. Giant claws. Horseshoes missing. Is this the animal that lost one in the smokehouse? Head torn clear off. Takes incredible strength. Must have been attacked by a powerful beast. Surprised him. Hope they got away. Trail goes on. Good thing it doesn't end here. A fisherman's hut. Seems she wants me to take a closer look.
Who's that? Other room. Go on now.
What you seek here, sir? Our hut's out of the way. Woeful. We has nothing. We knows nothing.
Just need information. Looking for 2 women. The Bloody Baron's wife and daughter.
Not a soul have been here, sir.
Sure? Not even passing through? Daughter's medium height, about 20. Her mother's thin, about 40. Seen them?
That sir came at night, right, Mummy? Quiet, boy.
Where'd the girl go? Your son said enough. No point in playing dumb anymore.
Sorry, sir, but you don't look like one of her father's men.
Because I'm not. I'm looking for Tamara and her mother. I need to know if they're alive and safe.
Tamara is, hi. She's to my brother's place in Oxen, though anywhere's better than the Crow's Perch with a...
Why?
'Cause he beat her, sir. Beat Mrs. Anna, I mean.
Where'd the girl go? Your son said enough. No point in playing dumb.
Sorry, sir, but you don't look like one of her father's men.
Because I'm not. I'm looking for
Though...
What?
'Cause...
What happened to Tamara's mother?
Twere like this. I was awaiting in the old smoke at moon it had risen high, and still it hadn't come. Began to fear some demon. Suddenly, out of nowhere, a gale arose. Thought it'd tear my head off. And those damn birds, swarms of them coursing o'er the woods, raising a racket to make you Mrs. Anna screamed, bent over into herself. Tamara knelt down, gripped her arms.
What marks?
These, well, like burned on.
Burned? Like a cattle brand?
Aye, though these wasn't black scars scabbed over. They's hot and...
Fine. What happened next?
Grew even darker. Seemed someone had put out the stars. Crickets all went silent of a sudden. Broke out in a cold sweat, and before I could catch my breath, a beast jumped out of the woods, big as a... I thought I was done for. beast attacked Mrs. Anna's horse, ripped its head off, carried her off into the woods. Our horses, mine and Miss Tamara's, got spooked and tore off willy-nilly. The miss wanted to go back for her mother, but my wife pleaded, said she'd die out there alone.
Why help them at all? You risked a lot.
I'd a debt. Owed Miss Tamara. 3 moons passed, a fever gripped my buck. Tamara learnt it. Brought food and salves. We're poorer than dirt itself. Me, myself, I'd have never dared to help. But my missus told me a time of war and contempt's come. A time of folk gone wrong.
Married a wise woman.
Crying shame we couldn't save Mrs. Anna in the end.
Thanks for your help.
The lady, she'll be all right in the end, won't she?
I'll do what I can to see that she is. So here our paths diverge. Thank you, Dea. Go in peace.